Oh my God, I can't breathe.
Me neither. We just ran.
Okay, we're going to tell you the
Literally.
whole story.
Okay.
You all would think that we've been drinking already, and we haven't.
No.
We left the house at 3:22 because Chuck Gillentine, unfortunately, couldn't join us this afternoon. So he posted on their social media pages that they have a private event tonight.
Yes.
So their normal happy hour and their normal dinner, they had to cancel because at 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock, they had a private event. So he sent me a message and said, hey, is it okay? Can we skip tonight? But I had already told all of you to join us for Wet Your Whistle Wednesday. So quickly I say, Mom, fortunately I was here already.
Yes.
I said, Mom, do you want to do Wet Your Whistle Wednesday with me? We got to go to the store. Folks, I'm not kidding you when I say you can do whatever you want to do. We're going to go into a little life coaching here. If you manage your time properly, tell them what time we headed up to the store.
Was that what, 3:22?
3:22. We made it back at 3:45. And we are here for you. And we're going to talk about a little Cab Franc. So here you see Wet Your Whistle Wednesday is normally with Defiance Ridge, or sometimes we might be at another vineyard. We might be at another liquor shop. We might be at the Speakeasy at Adventure Unknown. You never know where we're going to come to you, but we decided we don't want to let you down. We're always here for you. So we went up to the store and bought a bunch of stuff to make a charcuterie. So you're actually going to see us throughout the show, and we'll talk with you about a lot of things. I want you to also join me for a little generational talk. All right, let's go through and talk about what we bought here. You're not a big fan of spice, are you?
Very little spice. No, she's the spicy person.
She's the spicy person.
She wants it to be so hot, like jalapeno and habanero hot.
Look at this.
Ghost pepper hot.
Oh, ghost peppers. Oh, I do like some ghost peppers. I don't like it too hot to where it doesn't have any flavor to it. So this is called Sinful Peach Habanero Jam. Will you at least try it?
I will try it. Teeny tiny.
Fired up jellies and jams. Okay, as you're signing on, we want to talk with you. What are you doing this afternoon? Can you wet your whistle with us? Hot and sweet peppers. Maybe you'll find the sweetness of it.
Maybe.
Mom found a little platter for us. And she started to cut. I'm like, don't cut fast. I know we came running back here, but don't cut fast. I don't want you to cut your hand. Have you had these, by the way? We ran up to Schnucks. So hello to Schnucks. If you're outside of our area, Schnucks is one of our local stores. Effie's homemade pecan. Now they're crackers, but they say they're biscuits.
Biscuit, yeah.
I swear they taste like cookies.
Yeah, and there's some other one.
Well, this one's different though. These are from Crackerology. So I normally get these. Have you all had these before? I normally get these. They're the oat ones and they taste like cookies. These are red wine and rosemary Crackerology gourmet crackers. Have any of you had these before? So we'll tag all of them and let them know that we gave them a little plug.
I got the other stuff up there.
All right, we've got more. I'll let you talk to them. Red pepper jam. This shouldn't be spicy. It's just a little red pepper.
It's just red pepper. Yeah.
This is from Jammy Yummy.
Okay.
Okay. Have you all had Drunken Goat before?
No.
You have never had a Drunken Goat cheese?
No, I have had goat cheese.
Drunken Goat.
But I don't.
The goat had too much to drink. This is a Drunken Goat, semi-firm goat cheese bathed in red wine, which we're going to feature Becker Vineyards. We just came back from Texas about a week or so ago. Then we got, Mom's going to have a lot of leftover food. Dietz and Watson hard salami. Mm-hmm. Now, are you a fan of peppered salami? Because that's what I got.
Oh, yes. Uh-huh.
Oh, here, you can actually start with some. Sometimes there's a little bit too much pepper for some people, but there's a peppered salami for you.
You keep this one for you. Give me a tiny.
Knock the pepper off. Okay, we cannot read this. Is it Mereki? It's a Gouda. It's a Gouda. It's a Gouda cheese.
It's a very
Gouda. This is honey and clover. This is their sweet and earthy Gouda. Raw milk aged over 60 days. Do you like Gouda? Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is a little bit of, here's what we're going to do though. We grabbed all this. Will it go well with the red wine that we chose though? You like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little spicy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So it's got a little bit of a pepper to it. I don't think it's overly. Excuse me for getting in front of the camera. I'm trying to see which one this is. Oh, this is Dietz and Watson. Baby, do you say Genoa or?
Genoa.
You do say Genoa?
I do.
Okay, and so do I, but somebody said it was something else before. What do you all say? That's peppered salami. And then we got a cauliflower pizza. Oh, truffle, which normally I wouldn't put truffle with red wine. I might do it with a white wine. Okay, let's see. Hi, Sean. Let's go over here to our Instagram page. And as you sign on, feel free to talk with us. Okay. I would like to do some generational talk and just talk about life in general. I also want to promote what we have coming up tomorrow. Do you know who I'm doing a show with tomorrow? Babs.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Can't wait. So for all of you that are followers of Brian McKenna, or you used to watch on Thursdays at 4 p.m., it was originally the Brian and Babs show. Then it became the Babs and Brian show, and rightfully so, putting the queen first. So she and I are going to sit down. It's Barbara Goldson. She and Brian McKenna used to do their show for about a year and a half or a couple of years. They started the show and didn't expect it to keep going, and talked about, you name it, just random stuff.
I said, it's going to just be a short show.
Yeah, Brian always said it's going to be a short show. But then he also said, even though we're talking about nothing, it's better than the negative aspect of the news.
Very true.
We always say that, right? So we promised to come to you. And since it got switched around a little bit, we didn't want to disappoint you. Jenny said, hi, Mama, I love you.
Hi, Jenny.
You don't love me, Jenny? She's like, I see you every day, or I talk to you every day. So, woo, I'm not kidding. I felt like I ran a marathon in heels.
Oh, yeah.
We flew inside the house and we're like, okay, let's just be spontaneous, and then we'll cut some of it up. But I just want to know, how's your week been, by the way? We were going to go outside, but then it looked like it was going to rain.
Yes.
And there was a chance of some afternoon showers. It may have bypassed us. We might be okay. Is it raining where you are, by the way? Where are you? Oh, she said, oh, I love you too. Okay, so here's what we did. This is a little tip for you. If you have a spontaneous party with one or two or many, and your wine is warm,
yes,
throw it in the freezer real quick.
Right.
Don't forget it though.
Right.
Don't.
Okay. See,
Don't say her name. Don't say Alexa. Don't tell her to set an alarm. We got it.
no, I just want to say for her to say.
No, we don't want to.
Get the wine out.
We don't want to talk to her. We will shortly. Unless you're probably thinking about when we did our Foodie Friday with Giuseppe, and we forgot that we dropped the arancini ball. And about 10, 15 minutes later, Jenny says put ice cubes in it. White wine,
Yes. Yeah.
white wine, yes. I don't know about red wine.
Yeah. Well, I've had friends that do, but you put ice cubes in it,
And it waters
and
it
it
down.
waters it down. I do have plastic in the freezer.
Yeah,
Ice cubes that
they're colorful, aren't they?
Yeah, they're colorful, and they make it cold, but they don't water it down.
So we just put it in the freezer, and then for 10, 15 minutes, if you put it in the refrigerator, it won't be the right temperature.
No, freezer.
But that's another thing. People who drink red wine think it should be room temperature. That is not true.
No.
So if you really love good red wine, you know that the temperature should really be around the 52, 54. Yeah. You can even maybe go up to 60. Jenny said, I drink box wine. Ice in red or white is fine. Let's be real here. That's right. You do you, Jenny. You drink whatever you want to drink and however you want to drink it. The other thing I want to stress is when we do Wet Your Whistle Wednesday, it does not mean you have to have a drink with us. You don't have to drink alcohol. No. I always stress, grab a water, grab a tea, make a mocktail, get creative.
Lemonade.
Yeah.
Iced tea.
Yeah. Little
I've got iced tea made.
Seltzer. You got some iced tea made?
Yeah.
So we can have that too. But we're going to taste the wine. So why don't you, as I go grab a knife and we'll start to chop this up. We're going to be real because we are literally being spontaneous. Oh, you got a knife over there?
The knife and the cheese. I'll go get the wine.
Oh, no, someone's got to talk to them.
Oh, okay. Well, talk to each other.
Chop, chop, chop. So let's talk about what was your favorite aspect of Texas. And Jenny missed out, by the way, didn't she?
Oh, Jenny, you missed the fabulous trip. Sorry. It was so much fun. The people were so great. They're just the most wonderful people.
Accommodating,
sweet. Yes, sweet, helpful. And Monica, somebody's going to be on some of her shows. You're going to have them.
We've had them already.
Oh,
we finally ran them all. Yes.
Oh.
We either had them live. We played some while we were still in Fredericksburg.
Yes.
And then we aired the rest of them. And we heard from the Pacific War Museum. They loved the piece that we did. Well, that's in Fredericksburg, Texas, by the way. And then we also did Wild Seed Farms with the owner, John. She's a big fan of gardening. So for all of you that like gardening, you probably would enjoy that one. Yeah, you can go back and watch those.
Yes.
What was your favorite part of Texas?
I don't know.
Yummy.
I love the War Museum.
Yep.
That was so enlightening. And the movie that was that the little
rescue.
Girl. Yeah, the rescue. And there was a little girl, and it went through and at the end of it, it showed her, and she said, that was me in there.
Yeah, so the thing is, it was a submarine, and it was talking about war and the gorilla, and the family being chased, and then it was an animated aspect of this little girl taking you
Yeah.
through. Then you go and sit down, feeling like you're in the submarine. You even got wet.
I got wet twice.
But then at the end, the actual woman about this story shows up on the screen, and Zach, our director, said he got emotional. Did you get
Yeah.
emotional?
Yes.
Because you realized that this was a real thing.
Yes.
Yeah, that was very, very cool. I love that as well. What was your favorite restaurant or winery? Do you remember some of them?
The restaurant, I don't remember the little, like Italian one or something.
So that was Alla
outside.
Campagna.
Okay.
That was actually a family of 3 different restaurants: Alla Campagna, Otto's, and Calicci Coffee.
Yes.
Which
I
you missed.
I missed because
It wasn't her fault.
it wasn't my fault. I was ready to go, but Angela overslept, and I'm going, Angela, I should have said, Angela, I'll see you later.
Well, you couldn't because we had already left.
Yes.
Okay, so this, once again, if you're just tuning in, we're doing a spontaneous special edition, Wet Your Whistle Wednesday with Mama Jacque, since Chuck, unfortunately, had to postpone. So we'll see him in a couple of weeks. We'll be back with him. But I want you to at least try this jelly and jam. Jenny, by the way, we were going to tell you to come over here because Jenny's about 5 minutes away from my mom.
Yes.
But she's got to go to a cheer meeting or something, I think. So we're going to see if all of this pairs well with our red wine or not. So I don't want to try it before. We want to try the wine first. Don't cut me, Mama.
No.
Jenny says, Mom, let's not rub it in now. They were the most, oh my gosh, look what she's doing with the knife. Lord have mercy, calm down. Let's not rub it in. They were the most kind people over the phone, so I can't even imagine in person. I'm going to say shout out to Amanda Kuhn from the Convention and Visitors Bureau. That woman really rolled out the red carpet for us. So what I'm going to ask all of you is, where do you think we should go next? Because that whole idea came from a person on Instagram. I'm not going to hurt you. Look at you. I'm not going to hurt you. Look, what are you doing?
Your blade is toward me.
Oh, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, so a person reached out on Instagram. Look at you, though. Look at how she's using the knife, folks. I mean, what is this? Chop, chop. She's going to stab herself. They rolled out the red carpet for us. We loved them. So now we'd love to know, where would you like us to take a Wet Your Whistle? On the road again. A travel take. We can't sing that. We don't have copyright.
Oh, we don't have copyright.
That's Willie's. That tallow cream you brought me back from Fritztown Farms has helped Alicia. Yeah. So her daughter, Alyssa's rosacea, so much. Do you remember that tallow cream that we bought for her?
Yeah.
Yes, she loved it. Lord help her with those knives. I know, Mother.
I am very careful.
Sure you are. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you're tuning in, and a lot of you are just realizing, hey, what is this? Wet Your Whistle Wednesday. Sometimes it's very professional. Sometimes it is very spontaneous. Okay, I'm going to get in here. I'm going to be like my mom. I feel like I'm Friday the 13th. Oh, shout out, by the way, to Chef Liz with Tenacious Eats. So we're going to have her on next week. And she has Friday the 13th, just like the movie. You remember going with me to see the movie, and then she stops the movie, and then she makes these, 3, 4, 5, 6 course. If you've never been to Tenacious Eats, you got to come in town and try to pair it up with one of her amazing events. So she's got Friday the 13th coming up. And then Troop Beverly Hills is also coming up. We'll talk about those. But are you a fan? You're not a fan of horror flicks, are you?
Not too much. Some of them that I know that are funny. Some of them that are like, make you feel that it really happening. And then I end up with nightmares, and I don't want.
Well, don't watch it before you go to bed.
No.
But here's my question. Did you know that Kevin Bacon was in Friday the 13th?
I did not know that.
Because they're obviously going to incorporate bacon in this meal. But Chef Liz will be on with us with Foodie Friday. I'm still trying to salvage a Foodie Friday, even if we have to do it live. We are teamed up with Slime & Brothers Appliances. 60 years they've been in business here in our St. Louis area, which we absolutely love. Paul, you both with the knife. He's laughing. What the heck? Slasher. It's a slasher flick. Jenny said, did you bring my Adelaide girl? Nope, no dogs. Jenny is in love with Adelaide. She thinks she's the most perfect dog because she is so sweet to everyone. My mom doesn't think so. You think she's stubborn. She's not always
She
stubborn.
is.
She's a dachshund after all.
She is the most stubborn.
Oh, she's not. She's nice. Jenny, you tell her. Yesterday, guess what? Tessa, our other dog, we have 3, but our other girl showed her teeth to Jenny. 3 times.
See, I don't know. I hear people say that. I've never seen Tessa show her teeth to anybody.
Ask Jenny. She did. She was like, "Arr."
Ball her
And
out.
Jenny was giving her treats. I was like, you're a bad dog. You don't get any. Jenny just said that Adelaide is the best. Tessa is a different story. Told you.
No.
Now you stay there and talk to them.
Oh, I was going to go get whatever.
What do you want to tell
left
them?
on
What do you want to talk to them about today?
I don't know.
What do y'all want to hear?
What do you want to hear? Tell me. Speak up. Speak up. I can't hear you. Speak up.
Okay.
We've got.
So
This is our wine from.
All right, folks. This is the wine we're going to show you today. So this is Becker Vineyard.
Yeah.
So we'll tag Becker Vineyard in this. Shout out to Becker Vineyards. Cabernet Franc. It's a 2019. It's from the Texas High Plains. So that's the hill area, right?
Yes.
Fredericksburg, Texas, which, by the way, I had never heard of before.
And there are over 100 wineries in Fredericksburg, Texas.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, like I've never heard of them.
Which one's your best? She's got a rabbit. Don't
Oh.
go there. Don't go there, folks. I don't want to hear it. You also have a, didn't you used to have a cutter?
Yeah, but there should be a little bit. And you wrap it around the end.
I love being real. By the way, the show is The Real Monica Adams for a reason, because this is how life should be. Just fun. She did at your house to mama. Growling. Meanie.
At my house?
Evidently. Oh, she did. That's right. When she was here. She's a brat. Anyway, tomorrow let's talk about dogs. So Jenny and myself and Jessica from Yuppie Puppy Pet Spa, Yuppie Puppies Forever Rescue. I thought you had a cutter. Anyway,
I do.
so tomorrow we're going to make our own treats. Instead of buying the treats at a big box store,
Yes.
why don't you make your own and know that every ingredient that you're putting in is one that you can pronounce, one that you know. Don't know, Mom, put the knife down. Step away from the knife. So I'm going to do, what happened to your thing here? Oh, something's wrong with yours. What is going on?
Somebody mess it up.
That's not working. Let me get an opener. So tomorrow we're going to make treats. And Jenny chose
Here's a good one.
the one that I had already made, by the way. What are you doing?
This is a good one too.
Okay. Look at everybody's laughing. I know, because, right, this is how life should be. It's just silliness. And it's better than the news any day. So the news is getting ready to come on. It might even be on already. I'm just going to cut this top
Oh,
off.
forget the news and leave us on.
What do you want us to talk about? Okay, from a generational talk standpoint, I was just telling a couple guys this morning, and they're like, I love that idea. I want to watch that. And they said, what have people been telling you? Well, a lot of the generational talk that we've been doing has been with the younger generation. And I've been asking them, like, teenagers, 20-something-year-olds, like mid-20s, and they've been talking about how they want people in life to stop thinking that they're lazy,
Mm-hmm.
and that they want people to stop thinking that they're entitled, and that they do actually want to work. And I'm going to stick up for them, because everyone that's worked for me, they all show up on time.
Right.
They work hard.
Right.
They work extra hard. I've got some new interns that are supposed to be starting from the University of Missouri, Columbia, Missouri. So that is in a couple of weeks. And then more coming at the first part of June. And they're all super excited to be a part of this. I met some at the entrepreneurial symposium. I've got one of those guys that I met that particular day. He's going to start with us. So they're all ready to go. So yes, I know there's a lot of parents out there. They're like, okay, whatever, Monica, my kids are lazy.
Twist it more.
Nope, I got it.
You got it? Okay.
I got it, Jacque.
Jacque.
By the way, tell them what you did when you turned 60.
I started spelling my name different. I love that. Yeah.
That's Michelle's favorite. Yes. So it used to be Jackie.
Yes.
And then she decided to change it to Jacque. Why was that?
Because that's part of Jacqueline,
Which is your real name.
my real name.
Okay, that's a good topic to talk about. Why do people name their child something
Yeah.
and then they change it? Do you
Right.
know what I mean by that?
Well,
I'm
'cause
not talking full on changing your name. I'm talking about your name is Jacqueline. So
Mhm.
why would your mom immediately tell people to call you Jackie?
I don't know. All I ever know that was Jackie, and they spelled it Jackie.
I got it.
And I spelled it different. And my youngest brother, he is up in heaven now, and he would say, "What is this Jacque stuff?" Because
Or people would call your house and ask for Jacque.
is it Jacque there?
And she was like, well, I know you don't know me because there's no Jacque here.
Because you would, yeah.
Okay, here's another. I love the mother-daughter connection that we've had over the years. This is a winery we went to in California when you and I went to San Diego. And then we went to the Temecula area. Weens. Speaking
I
of,
thought it was wines.
No, Wiens. It's like it's Weens.
Well, there is a thing too. There is another. Next to each other. The first one is you hear its name. I Y. The E is silent.
It's Weens.
It's wines.
It's wine once we put wine in the Weens glass.
Who said it was Weens?
It is. We were there. And they told us what the name of the winery was.
And they said it was Weens.
Yes, Weens.
They said it was wines.
Okay. She's going to get her way because she's my elder. Okay, anyway, let's go back to this. Let's talk about this. And then I want you to taste this first. Because when you're doing a wine pairing, you want to try to taste the wine before you pair it with the food. So we did try this.
Neighbors to come over and drink this.
I know. Otherwise, you don't want that. That's a good wine. You don't want that to go to waste.
Yeah.
So smell it.
Okay.
Oh, have you all had a Cab Franc before, by the way? Jenny said, LOL. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay, I'm going to start doing the same. I want to spell it Jeni. That's what people do, right? Monica, You're not going to win this one. I know. Absolutely not. Okay, what do you smell before you tasted that?
I don't get that. I smell wine.
I smell wine, right? That's so real because some people, well, you've heard Chuck say this before though, that women are better when they are a true cook of pulling out all the different like herbs and spices and things like that. So Jenny said, just leave it out for a couple days and I will think that the wine is great. That's right. So we brought in a really expensive, awesome bottle of wine for Jenny. And then we brought another one that had been open for a little while. In fact, it was open way too long. Mm-hmm. It was okay. It wasn't past its prime yet, but it had been open for like 4 or 5 days, which at that point I would think would be spoiled. That was the one she chose. I love blind wine tasting. Oh yeah, she picked that one.
She picked that one.
And then when she found out yesterday how much the other bottle was, and I was like, yeah. Okay, Cab Franc, Cabernet Franc. This is the 2019 from Becker Vineyards in the Hill area of Fredericksburg, Texas. This is the one that won us over when we were in Texas. Mm-hmm. You smell Coca-Cola?
No.
Now you will, because I just put it in your brain.
No.
You still don't? No. I do. I smell Coca-Cola.
I don't like Coca-Cola.
She's like, I don't like soda.
I don't like soda.
How does it taste to you? I think it still needs to open up a little bit. Do you all like wine, or what's your spirit of choice?
It's good, yes.
Okay, but now we're going to pair it with some of these. We talked about the food that we have. Oh, we didn't open up our red pepper jam, and we don't have a knife. I'll get a knife. So we've got a couple of cheeses here. Again, a Drunken Goat. Oh, we got a knife. We don't want to use that. She does. Let's go ahead and do it. Oh my gosh, she said, I'm dying right now. Don't you love us? People love us together. I want to do, look, this is how my mom uses a knife. This is what she would do. She would go, here, Monica, let me put it on a cracker for you. Here you go, Mom, you do it. Okay, so this is the red wine and rosemary. So it's got more red wine. You got red wine coming out your, you know what? So we got red wine everywhere. Oh, we didn't get our salami together. And then after all this, you're going to have a lot of food for us to come back. I don't think you all need any more knives. We don't. We need a small knife.
You need a cracker with some jam.
This has garlic in it. I'm not a big garlic fan. I can smell the garlic in it. Okay, so what did you think of that? Now pair it together. Some of this I don't think is going to work. And this is where you're honest and go, yeah, that one didn't work. Let me go over to Instagram really quick. We got about 21 people on right now. Love Addie. Yep, see? Somebody just said, I love Addie. Mom, you're outnumbered. The people that are signing on are saying they love Adelaide.
I don't care.
What is your problem with Adelaide?
She's a brat.
Oh, she isn't though. Maybe when she was younger. She truly has not jumped on you anymore.
Yeah.
See, now she's suddenly you're gonna turn and you're gonna like her. She loves grandma. Come on, be nice. If you're just tuning in, we are just relaxed. We're at my mom's house. We are doing a spontaneous wet your whistle. We didn't want to disappoint and not be here for you. No, she's not, Michelle. You're wrong. You all are thinking about when she was younger. Michelle just said Adelaide's a brat.
You're right, Michelle.
She's not. There we go. And Jenny said, no, she's not. I think if you're talking about Adelaide, she's always been my sweetest and my baby, like Kira. Those two are my favorite babies. I love all my dogs, but there's a connection. It's kind of like your favorite child, which I am, yours. Brian Craig, I love you. Just teasing. I gave my mom a candle. It's over there and said, this candle's from your favorite child. No, Adelaide is now what? 5? Oh my gosh, I'm losing track here. 5 or 6 years old. And she doesn't jump on people anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She gives you love. She gives you kisses.
Mm-hmm.
Her only thing is, and she's got dachshund in her. So any of you'll feel the pain. We're talking about weens, by the way. And there's a lady that said, look at my wiener dogs, right?
Yeah.
So how funny that I would pick this glass that's weens and we're talking about wiener dogs. For those that have dachshunds, pure dachshunds are stubborn. So she's got a little bit of that. She's not 100% stubborn.
Yeah.
She'll listen when you raise your voice.
Yeah.
Or when Jim does. Michelle said, I said it the same time Mama J did. Well, you all got to get, so Michelle, by the way, you haven't been over in a while. You need to come over and you'll see she has changed. She's like, what, 35 years old now. She's growing up. Okay, what do you like there? Oh, is this for me? You gave me half of a cracker? That's all I get. She's got a whole tray over here of crackers, but I get a little sliver of a cracker. How was the first one? The red wine rosemary with the red pepper jam.
It was good.
Good pairing?
Mm-hmm.
Or did anything overpower it? Let me check. Let's do this together. Where's that cracker? Can I have one of those?
Yes.
Yeah, the little ones. Okay, so Michelle, by the way, did you land safely? I guess you were home with your mama. So let's wish her mom the best. Julie in she's from New Hampshire. So she's from Manchester, New Hampshire. She's back with her mama, as you're supposed to, and take care of mama.
Mm-hmm.
And so we wish her well with what she has coming up. Not sure if that's tomorrow or sometime soon, but she'll be with her mom, making sure that she's okay. I'm guessing if it's tomorrow, she can't have any alcohol. But if she can, wet your whistle with us.
She already had too much wine.
So I can wear shirts around her without getting scratched. Oh, shorts. You said shirts. Shorts.
Mm-hmm.
You can wear shorts around her without getting scratched. I mean, unless she jumps initially and you're like, have your purse right here. Then she's just excited. She loves people. You know what I saw that I thought was very funny online? It was a lady. Okay, and I'm not going to say the bad word, but it was a lady that is holding a plank. And she said, there's like a little bubble. It says, I just held a plank for 5 minutes. And then the dachshund says the B word. B, I've been holding a plank my entire life. Come on, that's funny. The dachshund is forever in a plank, right? Jenny, she just wants to be loved because Tessa is a jerk to her. Right, see? Tessa or Adelaide. What about Opus? Give Opus a little love here.
Oh.
That poor guy.
Well, I feel sorry for Opus.
Opus, by the way, is our dog that was abused. And, sometimes Jim's like, is he ever going to get better? And I'm like, I don't know. Have you been abused? It's hard to come out of that and trust again.
Yeah.
Especially when it was probably a guy that hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
He lets me pet him.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to do it by the Chase Lounge.
Right.
He's like, you can pet me here. Okay, yep. Just did Ma's hair. We are getting ready to go to dinner. She can drink, but nothing after midnight. Ma is a gremlin after midnight. All right, everybody. So, you're not going to be able to go with us. You taught me not to talk with my mouth full, so talk to them for a second. Oh, never mind. That doesn't do well. All right. It's like who can finish fastest? Not Wednesday. Saturday, we are going to be at Weingarten Vineyards, which we went to yesterday, spent about 2.5 hours there, making sure we were all ready for our mobile Monica at noon. And then afterwards, this was the lineup, by the way, of music. And so on Saturday, Baker and Margot are going to start at 1:00. And so that'll be right after us. So we're going to sit there. It's beautiful, Mom. They have the rolling hills in St. Genevieve. They have some vineyards that were there before the Thomaser family took it over.
Mhm.
They're not actually making their own wine right now, but they are looking. So we're going to hook Craig up with them.
Yes.
They're looking at someone to possibly lease some of the acreage and then take care and do the grapes.
What he should do, move out there.
He's got a house out there.
I know.
Anybody else? Anyway, we're gonna hook them up together and see what happens from it. But that's my brother's greatest passion. Okay, so surgery is at 6:00. Okay, we will send all of our positive healing energy to your mama. Jenny said, "Oh, don't get me started on Opus. It kills my heart." But no, you can't. You got to look at the positive, Jenny. We gave him a chance. I think he would have still been in that shelter, or God forbid, maybe he would have been put down because people weren't giving him a chance. Because he's not the normal love jumping on you. I just want to shower you with attention. But he eats cheese.
Oh, he loves.
He would be happy right now.
He would eat. Well, he likes any cheese, really.
He's a cheese dog.
He's a cheese.
I call him my cheese boy.
Yeah. You say, Opus, you want some cheese? And he comes running right to you.
Well, for us, he does. Jimmy's, it's
Right.
still, yeah. Okay. I thought that was okay. The red pepper jam. Okay, Monica, he looks so sad. He's not. He's okay. He's just there, and he's not in a crate.
Right.
Because he used to like be scared and shake. He used to fly into the crate. We removed the crate and showed him that he could be in space with the rest of us. So now he's okay with that.
He's got his own pillow.
He goes for walks with me.
Yeah.
He's got a bow tie now.
Yes.
I mean, come on, he's stepping up in the world. All right, what else do we have coming up? We've got to make you one of our models for our before and after at the vault. Would you want to join us?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, come on, Mom. You love fashion.
I love fashion, but I don't know if I want. What does this got garlic in it? You said?
I don't know. Smell it. Or maybe it's from something else I'm smelling. Maybe a little bit. So that's salami. Let's go over here real quick.
Cut this in half, please.
I thought you were going to say who cut the cheese. I'm not using the knife. You can tear it in half. It's that easy.
I was going to cut it.
Okay, so what else is coming up that we are excited about? Well, there's a lot of mobile Monicas. Like literally, we've been working our butt off on this. So we have Weingarten Vineyards this weekend, Saturday, noon, in St. Genevieve, Missouri. Would love to see as many of you as possible. Then next Wednesday, we're going to sit down with Dr. Shadi Hawatma from Osiris Med Spa. And I already have a client that's actually going to him because we're going to debunk the myths that are out there with weight loss. For diabetics and morbidly obese, again, you're just struggling with, 40, 50, 60, 100 pounds. He's like, if you just want to lose weight, 5 pounds, 10 pounds to get ready for, pool season, I'm not doing it.
Yes.
So he's like, I'll send you somewhere else. But osirismedicalspa.com, that's going to be next Wednesday at 8 a.m. And there he is right there on the left. And that's his wife in the middle. We are so impressed by him. And so if somebody's needing assistance and, you're stuck or you're wanting a true medical professional, that's the person that I recommend that you go to. Again, I just want you to support those that support us. And so he's hired us to do a mobile Monica. And then we've got the vault. Oh, come on, Mama, do it. No? Whatever. Anybody else? We've got 3 models right now. So, makeover show, May 28th. That's 2 weeks from now at 7:00 in the morning. Have you been to the vault, by the way? You haven't?
Well, I don't know. I think I have. Yeah. I think I have.
Oh, they've got the most beautiful stuff. They a luxury resale shop. And then I asked Mom if she wanted to come down for this. This is coming up at the end of the month. This will be on the 31st, 2 to 7 p.m. And we're going to get together with the community and we'll continue the vibe that Brian McKenna started. Your vibe attracts your tribe. We're going to keep the vibe going. May 31st, 2 to 7 p.m. Food, drinks, music. They're going to shut down Macklin again from the area of Devonshire to Nottingham. And we'll talk all about that tomorrow, by the way, because if you just tuned in, I'm sitting down with the legendary Babs, Barbara Goldson. Can't wait to sit down with you. Oh, we've got 4 models now. I have another one coming. Just need one more. Come on, Mom. Why? All you have to do is have them dress you pretty. You love fashion. No?
No.
Okay. How about one of these for you?
What is that?
Do you all like spicy and sweet peppers? That's what that is.
Oh, that.
Good?
Good.
Okay. So, any of this not work with, here, try the Drunken Goat. I don't know that this one's I don't know if you'll like this. You either like Drunken Goat or you don't. I know I love a Drunken Goat cheese. Do you like manchego? What would you like?
I don't know it. That's a jam or whatever.
You want to try this one? Watch how she gets the jam out. How are you going to do it? Nope.
No.
Come on, Mom. This has been your thing here. Let's just go ahead and take the knife.
I don't want a whole bunch. Just
That's right. This is habanero.
oh,
Can you believe we're using this
less than that?
Jason knife?
Less than that. Less
Speaking-
than that. That's too much.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just a little. Yeah.
Little baby. This
Just a
is,
little.
I'm not calling her a baby, just a little baby amount on this little baby cracker. Sinful Peach Habanero Jam, Cinnful. I am going to go back to the conversation that we were having as more people are signing on now. So we're just having fun with you. I know a lot of you are probably just getting home from work. We'll hang on for a little while. We'll stay on for as long as you want us to. Ask us questions, make some comments, whatever you would like. I'm going to go back to the conversation about why do you name your kid something and then change their name to a nickname? And I'm not talking about just a silly nickname that their friends give them. I'm talking about the fact that you are given a name at birth on your birth certificate and then it's changed. And here's one that really doesn't make sense to me. If you name your child Margaret, why does it become Peggy?
Yeah.
Where does that come from? Out of left field. That doesn't even make any sense to me. So Jacqueline should have always been Jacqueline.
Mm-hmm. Never.
Jenny, I've never asked you, is your name Jennifer? If so, why did you become Jenny?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's my mom's thing. And this all comes from her, by the way. She named her children names you cannot make into a nickname.
Yeah.
Monica.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can call me Monty or Mon, but I'm not going to go by that.
Yeah, but yeah.
Craig.
Mm-hmm.
Brian.
Yeah.
Now, my sister, but that's not her child, my stepsister, half-sister.
Half-sister.
Okay, half-sister.
Half-sister, yeah.
Cynthia is Cindy. Why are you not Cynthia?
Mm-hmm. She never was. It was always Cindy.
Oh, your name is Jennifer. I'm going to start calling you Jennifer. I'm telling you right now,
yeah.
I prefer to call people their real name.
I do too. That's your
It's your
name.
given name.
Well, and that was good. My sister-in-law, let's see, it would be David's.
This is good.
Judith. Well, her name is Judith. Somebody come up and said, Judy. She said, my name is Judith.
Thank you. Correct them.
Yeah, correct them and say, thank you, but my name is, like I would say, thank you, but my name is Jacqueline.
Can you go back? You can, by the way. You can do it at any point. Start telling people your name is Jacqueline. See if they'll call you that.
My name is Jacqueline. It's not Jackie.
It's Jacque.
Jacque.
So
it's not Jacques.
that is a very good point.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to correct them. And even a teacher,
Mm-hmm.
oh, she just said, I'm leaving if you call me Jennifer. She said it's only when she's in trouble. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
So here's the other thing. So my husband, you always hear me say Jim, but Jim's name is James. So I will call him James.
When he's in trouble?
No, I like to call him. I mean, I don't always, but he
Excuse me.
said, you can call me that. His mother called him James.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
No, when he was in trouble, it was James Allen.
Uh-huh.
So Monica, but what did I want? I didn't want him to be Monica.
No, you wanted to be Monique Renee. Where'd you get this stuff? Oh, I just read it. I was wanted to be, what was Jennifer Aniston? What was her? You wanted to be Jennifer.
No. On Friends, every girl that watches Friends, they connect to one character or the next. So I'm very much Jennifer. The way I'm into fashion, just her personality. I'm more her than I am Monica, even though my name's Monica. Monica is OCD to the nth degree.
Yes.
No, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Right? Jennifer's much more fun. So I would prefer to be Jennifer. My friend Julie is Phoebe. Quirky, silly. She was like, I like Phoebe. So for all of you Friends fans, who do you most resonate to? And then from a guy standpoint, I don't know that I know anybody that really fit the characters of the men, but that's my favorite show. Here's my question for you. Are you a Friends fan or a Seinfeld fan?
Oh, Friends fan.
All day.
Seinfeld.
Again, can you be both?
Oh, I guess.
A lot of people say no. A lot of people say, well, you can, but they definitely like one more than the other because they say that you either are a slapstick humor fan, which I am,
Mm-hmm.
or a dry humor fan, which I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like dry humor either?
No, I like slapstick.
I just don't think. Okay, but if we go to the Seinfeld fans, who was the best character? Kramer,
Yeah.
because he was silly.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Alexander, you don't like him either. I cannot stand his character. And then Jerry's okay.
Sorry.
But
Sorry, but I don't.
there we go. Jenny said friends all day. Debbie, as one who has been called Debbie Downer. Oh, no kidding. I go by Deb, but Deborah is my given name, which is beautiful. No one has ever called me Deborah. I'm calling you Deborah.
Yes.
Unless it's a telemarketer. I was never so happy when Karen came out as the buzzkill name. No kidding. You do not want to be named Karen anymore. Right? People call you a Karen. It's not a good thing.
It's not a good thing.
Karen? No, Karen is not a good name right now. It's unfortunate. Something's got to. Hey, but think about me, Debbie, when Monica Lewinsky ruined my name.
Oh, yes.
I didn't want to be Monica for a long time. It's probably when I wanted to be Monique.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so my given name is Monica Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wanted to be Monique. And so one day my mom was like, fine, Monica, what do you want to be? And I was like, Monique. And then she's like, Monique Lynn. And I'm like, well, no, that doesn't sound good together. So she's like, so what do you want to be? Monique Renee. That sounds good. Right? So I've said this probably a couple times on the show before. Jim, our last name is Quentin. But if you go back to its origin, which has got French roots to it, the actual pronunciation is?
Quinton?
No.
Quinton?
No. Contine.
Quantine.
Think about that name right there.
Quantine.
No, Contine.
Quantine.
Monique Renee Contine. That sounds like a designer's fashion name, doesn't it? I'd buy that clothes, wouldn't you? Jenny said, I just feel sorry for the Nancy ladies. Oh, Nancy. Yeah, you're a Nancy. But Karen, Debbie Downer, all those things. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's a very good point. So I can see why somebody would not want to have that. But Jacqueline, I want you to be Jacqueline.
Yes, well, Jacqueline, it was like Jacqueline Onassis.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty name.
Yes. I like it. But I didn't when I was younger. And I don't know. I just said to my mom, you know, and with a questionable look, why did you name me Jacqueline? She said, because I thought it was a pretty name. And then I felt like crawling in a hole.
Why?
Because I said that back to her. Well, why did you name me Jacqueline?
Oh, I get it.
No, I meant that she said, because I thought it was a pretty name. And I went, oh.
It is.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know a lot of Jacquelines.
No.
I don't know. So what's her
aren't.
name? Jacqueline Smith. But she
yes.
spelled it different than you.
Oh.
Hers was Jacklyn, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Jacqueline. Right? Jacqueline Onassis.
Yes.
But I don't know a lot of Jacquelines. See,
Mm-hmm.
you're very unique. But there's not a lot of Monicas either. Or they didn't used to be.
In school, there was one Jacqueline. And when I worked at the Stretch and Stowe, there was one Jacqueline.
My mom was a seamstress.
Other than that, I don't recall running into other Jacquelines.
We need a little knife. You keep talking. I can't do this.
In
this
the
Jason
drawer,
knife
you'll see in the middle drawer.
Okay, and then tell them about the pizza you got.
Oh, what did we get?
Cauliflower.
Pepperoni. That's what we got.
Truffles.
Oh, truffles.
We got a truffle pizza. Okay, now I got a regular knife. Show them the. By the way, Michelle, you got one of these coming. Jenny, you've got. I'll give yours tomorrow. So if you have a business or your name, your given name, your last name, you want to donate to our veterans, you can have your name, your logo of your business on the back. That's Dude's Playground on the front. That'll be on the front of all of them. But let's show you this. There we go. So it says, we get it, right? Our team, The Real Monica Adams, supports Dude's Playground. And they're located, by the way, in Waterloo, Illinois. There's their website, dudesplayground.org. And then on the front is the dude himself. Look at that adorable doggy. I don't want to get your...
I saw him. Didn't you have him on the show?
Oh, yeah. He was in studio with us.
Yes, I saw him.
He's so well behaved. He's a wolf.
I know. That's what they
Now,
said.
we're serious on this. He's a wolf.
Checking it back, and
He's got wolf lineage to
in
him. So we're going to be there with Dude's Playground and Rich Melching, the owner. I did this morning. Aha, I got it in there now. 3rd annual Dude's Playground Poker Run, June 21st at noon. And that is in Waterloo, Illinois. So it's $10 per hand, by the way, $10 per poker hand. You can play as many hands as you want. All vehicles welcome. It doesn't matter what vehicle you have. They're going to do a 50-50, free food. We want to thank Bandanas, Trattoria Giuseppe. Is it Silo Bar, I believe. And anybody else that wants to donate food or be a part of it, there's going to be music, and then they're going to light up the sky at 9:15.
Oh.
With sparklers.
Oh, sparklers. That's a fireworks.
I just winked. I want her to come. This isn't spicy at all.
A little bit.
It says it's habanero.
But it's good.
Okay.
I guess it's afterwards.
Thumbs down on something that people think would be really spicy, but thumbs up if you want a good taste. It's got good flavor to it. Sinful Peach Habanero Jam. Fired up. That is not habanero tasting. No,
Well,
you can't double dip.
After a bit, give me a knife.
Okay, I'll do it for you. Okay, what's your favorite pairing before we wrap up with everybody? And then I've got to get ready for tomorrow. We have 2 big shows tomorrow. We are going to be making our own. Oh yeah, we were talking about this earlier. We're making our own treats. So Jenny picked the carrot and apple treats. I made those already. I'm going to make Jessica make those because mine look like chicken drummies. They were awesome for the dogs. They were bigger though. You want some more?
Yeah.
Look at Mama going for more, going back in. Glug, 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 glug. Look at her. She's like, oh, hey.
Say, Dot, oh, you're dizzy? Come on over and you'll get dizzier.
Oh my God.
Have some wine.
My mom was calling friends when we suddenly, spontaneously had to come on and do the show without Chuck.
Teresa never called back.
Her neighbors, she was calling and she's like, hey, Monica's going to do a show in 30 minutes. Do you want to come over and drink wine with us and have a charcuterie board? And somebody was dizzy and my mom's like, well, get dizzier.
Get dizzier with the wine.
And then somebody's family was over.
Yes.
I was like, bring them over. Don't you like shows like this, though? It's just silly. Okay, let's talk real. Did you see the video we showed the other day about the cars that were doing donuts?
Oh, yes.
Okay, what do you think about that?
I think it's sickening.
It's happening in well, it's happening in a lot of places. Somebody said that they think that it's a copycat to what they're doing in Kansas City. There's a little fun sandwich for you. So Kansas City, so they're calling it slide showing, by the way. And Jim's like, whatever, they're gaslighting, they're doing donuts. So they're flying down the street as fast as they can, and then they're spinning and spinning and spinning and smoke going everywhere, putting everybody in danger. Mm-hmm. Allegedly, and I don't know if this is confirmed yet, allegedly waving guns in the air.
Oh.
And it was at 8:50 at night on Mother's Day.
Oh my God.
Holly Hills and Leona in St. Louis, by the way. So I'm going to ask you, okay, after you get done eating the cracker, you grew up in the city and your son lives in the city. My brother lives in the city. You like to go to the Muni.
Yes.
You like to go to the Fox.
Yes.
You probably go to some Cardinals games, maybe if somebody would invite you. Blues game.
Yes.
St. Louis City SC. You haven't been to that yet, have you? A soccer?
Yes.
You went to a soccer game?
I went with Craig.
Okay.
To
St. Louis City SC game?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So there's a lot of really cool things to do in cities, downtown areas. How do you feel hold on. Before you eat it, you grew up in the city, looking at growing up, and this is part of Gen Talk, looking at growing up in the city and now. Do you feel safe to go now? With you and your friends, without my husband to protect you?
Now I don't know. It depends. There would be times that I went, and I think maybe I lived in Florissant, and I would hop on the bus or something and get downtown and go.
Would you get on the bus anymore? Would you get on Metrolink? I'm asking all you.
That's
too.
what I did. Yeah.
But now,
I don't know.
Our answer is there's no way. I'm telling you, as a family unit, my brothers, my sister-in-law, my husband would all say, no way, you're not getting on Metrolink. You're not taking a bus. You're not going with your girlfriends into the city. We won't let her. I do still take her, go in and out. But now I'm going to tell you that all the people who live in the city hate to hear this because the city will fall apart.
I know.
If you have no business.
Horrible. Yeah.
So more and more you look at empty stadiums. So yes, she also went to the Battlehawks. But you have been to a city soccer game?
I don't think so. It was Battlehawks.
Okay, yeah, you went to the Battlehawks. I didn't think you had been to city. Okay, so I want to take you to see a city game because it is so much fun. Jenny, have you been yet? Jenny's husband works for Hoffman, and if you go to a city game, Hoffman is a huge sponsor. They're listed everywhere. So Jenny and I are going to have to go to a city game for sure. What else? Before we wrap up, you just dropped something. What do you wish the younger generation would respect or understand about your generation?
That were pretty cool.
Thank you, Jenny. Get on that. I love that idea. You are pretty cool. My mom actually had me. So do you remember? She's got a good memory here. Do you remember my very first interview in life? It's before I got into the career. That's a little tip for you. That's a little tease for you, I should say.
You interviewed Grandma.
See how smart she is? 7th grade. I had to interview somebody that went through the Great Depression.
I think I have the tape.
I want to hear that.
I have to.
We should get that and play that for you because you'll hear my sweet little voice when I was young, and I would be very interested to see what kind of questions I asked. So yeah, we had to interview somebody from the Great Depression. So my mom said, interview my mom.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear her voice too. Let's find that. That would be cool. So yes, you are pretty cool, but elaborate more on what you would wish that my generation or your grandkids or your great grandkids, younger generation growing up, how do we get respect to your generation?
Well, we really cared about the people and what they're doing, what they think, and want them to know that we care a lot about them and want to help, whatever we can to get you to go further on in life.
There was more respect in your generation, I think.
Yes.
Did you and Dad go to speakeasies back then?
Not speakeasies.
There's speakeasies everywhere now. I have a new segment I want to start. You ready? My mind doesn't ever sit still. You know that. Speak kindly in a speakeasy, right? Speak kindly, speak easy. And we go to speakeasies all over the place. What do y'all think about that? Mobile Monicas from speakeasies all over the place. There is a speakeasy at Adventure Unknown where our studios are.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about true, you got to get the code. You got to know somebody to get in.
Yeah.
But it's when everybody, like, this is yesteryear. It's like yours.
Excuse me.
My mom just burped. That's a true sign of good food, they say.
Yeah.
Cheers to you for being real.
Wines.
Look, I said this before. The more real you are and the more you don't act like this doesn't happen. I saw some girl, now granted, it's not ladylike as you would teach, but there was a girl who said, for women who say that they don't fart in front of their husbands and act like it doesn't exist in you, she's like, you're full of it. And she was so funny. She was just like, let it rip, girls. She's like, I'm a crop duster.
I get up and walk out of the room.
My poor mom. You're just like, you want to be really, really real? You're just like your mother. And I hope I don't follow in that. If that's what I have coming, God help you, Jim.
Oh.
What, Grandma and you, I feel bad. My mom will get up from, can I do this?
Yeah.
Can we do this and be real? My mom gets up from the couch and it's,
It's going to happen.
I said.
It's going to happen to you.
I just said it's probably what's
it's something that's horrible. It happens. You get older. I don't know what happened. And you start,
your sphincter gets loose.
you start walking.
Jenny just said, oh my gosh, on that note.
Look forward to that.
Oh my God. Okay. See, but at least she's real about it. Look, and you are one of the classiest women I know. And you're real. I mean, that's the thing that people need to understand is this happens.
And I just go, oh, excuse me.
Jenny just said, oh my gosh, you're done. Next, you're going to start spanking people. Like, I remember when I said that one time? I said speak and I said spank. And then you and I just lost it. Am I going to spank you? And then you said, I'm going to spank you if you don't know your value.
You don't know your value.
All right. There's 27 of you on. I don't know where you are on and why you're watching this nonsense.
Hello to everybody.
But it's better than the negativity of life any day.
Right.
So cheers, Mom. We're going to wrap up. We're going to enjoy some time together, personally, privately. You do so the same. Cheers to all of you. Chuck, we look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks. Jenny,
Yes.
maybe you're going to do Wet Your Whistle with me next week.
Yes.
Or actually by anybody. You all want to join us at any point, we can do it somewhere else. And hey, if you want to be an actual sponsor, not of this nonsense, but if you want to be a sponsor of Wet Your Whistle Wednesday on the alternate Wednesdays, when Defiance Ridge is not on with us, we can talk about, another winery. We could have a spirit place on. We can have distributors, bourbon, tequila, rums, gins, scotch,
Vodka.
wines, beers,
Vodka.
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 Yeah, anything. Mocktails.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So it's just, what do you wet your whistle with is what it is. I got to go to a meeting. Love you guys. See you in the morning. Yep. We're going to head out as well. Carol, cheers to you as well. She said, cheers to you and your mom. Love you, Mama. Thank you for being spontaneous. We're going to enjoy some time here. I hope you all have a fantastic afternoon, and we will see you making some natural dog treats in the morning.
Oh, yes.
Go wet your whistle. As a lot of you are just getting home from work, by the way. Looking forward to seeing you in Babs tomorrow. Alarm is set. Great. 4:00 tomorrow afternoon. So 2 shows on tap. Yuppie Puppy. Set your alarm from that one. Positive Talk Time with Jessica Cook. And then 4 p.m. It's going to be an incredible show as I sit down with Babs and we honor the late, great Brian McKenna. Love you all. See you in the morning.